All 13 of Adopt.me's new pets revealed. The first 4 pets are currently available, which includes the flying fish, costing you 3,750 beach balls, costing you 133 Robux if you were to purchase it. Remember to always pull up your journal if you want to find out what the rarity of a pet is before purchasing. And if you want to find out what the neon version looks like without going and spending all of the time of making it, then go and just click these little buttons. And actually the neon of this pet does look pretty good. The next pet is called a hot doggo, and this thing goes and costs you 600 Robux, but the good news is that I'm gonna go and give these away completely for free. So let's go and purchase this guy, which in neon and mega neon actually looks pretty awesome. We're gonna get the hot doggo for free. I'm gonna hide a bunch of hot dogs in this video, and if you were to find the correct amount and comment it down below, you'll have a chance of winning one. The next pet is called the shark puppy, and this thing is very expensive. It costs you 100,000 of the currency, and to buy 100,000 of the currency, that would cost you 2,450 Robux, meaning that this puppy is $20 worth. But remember, you can go and earn this currency by simply playing the minigame, and it doesn't involve you having to go and spend real life money. So to all of the people who are complaining, well, the good news is you can actually go and earn this for free without having to spend a single Robux on it. Obviously, it will take a lot of minigames, but the good news is that Adopt.me is going and adding more minigames to go and earn the currency throughout the event. The mini mackerel is a very interesting Adopt.me pet. Since it's not actually one pet, it's 9 pets altogether, making it one of the strangest pets to be introduced into Adopt.me. This one costs you 6,000 currency. I'm sure you all know what those pets are, and you're probably curious to know what are the pets that are coming out in the next upcoming days. Now these are the things that we're going to be discussing in today's video. I'll be showing you every single upcoming pet, including the pets inside of this mysterious box, which I'll be showing you soon. And this pet right here, I'll be showing you in this video. So stick around until the end to find out every single brand new pet coming out in this update. Let's start off by going and admiring this awesome pet here, of what looks like an actual turtle. Now I can't believe there are this many pets coming out. My friend Small Bunny has gone and redesigned what these pets will look like in Adopt.me to show you what the hologram actually is going to be. So the hologram actually goes and turns into this awesome pet. Wow, does this thing look amazing. And this is going to be called an island turtle. Now if we look at the hologram and then we look at the pet, I mean, it exactly matches up. So this is really well made. We can obviously tell that this is a turtle right here, and that it has an island with these palm trees on the back. So this design right here actually looks like it's going to be the real pet. As for this pet's rarity, it still remains slightly a mystery. But I really do hope that this is going to be a pretty cool legendary pet. Imagine if Adopt.me just makes a turtle a common. You know what? It might be possible. Since they recently made an octopus, which was previously legendary, into an ultra rare, you have no idea what Adopt.me's gonna do next. But this, if Adopt.me does make it look like this, is going to be very awesome. This next pet looks pretty familiar to a pet that we've already had in the game before. If you can't go and remember the space whale, well, this thing looks actually pretty similar in terms of literally everything. I think it's pretty much the same thing. Like the whole shape and body of this thing is pretty much identical. Actually, this one's like space themed, so obviously this won't be a space themed whale. And you can see this one has more spikes on it. So let's go and find out what my friend has decided that this brand new pet's going to look like. Oh wow, a sand whale. This sand whale looks absolutely awesome, and I really hope that this is what the pet is. Obviously, there are so many different types of whales that currently exist in the world, so it might not be a sand whale, but whatever it is, it kinda looks like a whale. Moving on to the third pet that still remains a mystery is what looks like to be a lobster. Now Adopt.me also gave indications that this would be a lobster, as for the color of the lobster remains a mystery, since there are different types of colors that you can find in the wild. But the lobster that we're probably going and getting is this color. Now this one's actually really well made and well drawn, and I just love how this looks. My friend was perfectly able to go and capture what they believe that this pet is going to look like. And I think this is extremely accurate and a representation of what the pet's gonna be. So if you like lobsters, then this pet is definitely for you. I think it's going to look exactly like how this image is drawn. It's adorable. Now that one, I actually agree with you. I don't think I've ever seen a cute lobster before. All three of these pets are coming in on Thursday, but you're probably wondering, well, what are the pets that are coming in after that? Also, this car just looks like a beach vehicle, but this one looks like a giant crab vehicle, which I'm definitely interested to see. So let's go and find out what might be the next pets coming in 10 days. This is what we believe to be a crab box. Right here is going to be the display of what rarities these pets are going to be. And you might notice that there are 4 different forms of crabs that we might go and hatch out of the crab box. Now all of these are completely different, and we're going to assume that one of these is a legendary. Based off of how they look, I assume this will be common, this will be rare, this will be ultra rare, and this will be the legendary, based on how much detail is inside of this pet. I don't think I have ever seen a pet with this much detail on. Plus the hologram is actually like flashing the skull, which is definitely interesting that the hologram is kind of like lighting up. Let's find out what the first one might be. A pirate ship hermit crab. Now, if we go and look at the hologram, obviously this is a pirate ship. We can see the ship, we can see the sail, we can see the steering wheel, and this thing looks pretty cool. The only thing missing is the skull and crossbones flag that they didn't decide to draw in, probably because it takes a lot of time to draw it. But this guy looks absolutely amazing, and I can definitely see this one being the legendary out of the bunch, since there's a lot of detail in it. But there's still 3 more to go and check out, so let's find out what could be next. An ice cream hermit crab. As you can see right here is definitely a cherry. Maybe it's a strawberry shortcake crab, but let's find out. They think it's going to be 3 different scoops of ice cream with a cherry on top, which would kind of make sense, and it does look pretty cool. Up next, this person thinks it's a sandcastle hermit crab. Honestly, at first I thought this was like a bucket of chips, or it could have been some coral, but I guess it would make sense for this to be a sandcastle, as this is definitely castle-y and it looks like a bucket. So let's see what they think. They think it's straight up a bucket, and those are like the little spikes of the bucket. Now that's interesting. I think that this one might be coral, since it's got like all of these other pointy bits. I think this might just be like a corally crab, but let me know which one do you think it's gonna be. Do you think it's gonna be a sandcastle, or do you guys think that this is going to be a coral themed crab? Let us know in the comments. And the last one, I wonder what they think it's gonna be. Just a regular hermit crab. Now this one I've got to 100% agree. There's got to be some type of basic or common version of this crab out of the box that players are probably gonna be like, oh, I got the common, compared to trying to get the legendary. The next pet that we can see that is coming out in 17 days is what looks like a seagull. Now let's go and find out if this is a seagull, because I have noticed a few pets just kind of flying around up here. Is this a seagull? Honestly, they're kind of going pretty quick. I think these are the albatrosses. I don't think this is a new pet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that is the albatross pet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the albatross is the ones that are flying around, which I could definitely see being pretty similar. I'm not sure if this is how a seagull does look, to be honest. But let me know if you guys think that this one is gonna be a seagull. This person's drawing of the seagull doesn't quite look like the silhouette on this one, but still, it's most likely a seagull or some type of bird. Up next is a pearl clam, which is definitely interesting, and you guys are definitely gonna love this one. This is gonna be a pretty preppy looking pet. So let's find out, what will a pearl clam look like. Let's find out. Whoa! Look at that thing. Look at those 2 tiny eyes on the inside of a sparkling little pearl. around a clam. Now that's going to be very interesting. You can actually see the two little eyes on the inside of this pet. Definitely going to be an interesting pet once this thing comes out. As for this, I'm not 100% sure if this is a seagull or not, so let us know what you think this is. And remember, have you been keeping track of how many hot dog pets you've seen in this video? Because if not, you gotta watch it again. And coming in 10 days is what looks like another shark. Honestly, I don't know what this is, but I guess it's going to be some type of new variation of a shark. Definitely something to be excited about. So let me know if you like the look of this shark. Honestly, I'm not too sure what the silhouette is. Maybe it's just going to be called like a white shark or something. Let us know what your prediction of the shark pet is going to be. Click this video here for 5 secrets and adopt me that I bet you don't know. And comment how many hot dogs you found in this video.